In the 40s and the 50s, they had these places, they called them pom-poms. They were restaurants where girls wore roller skates and rode out alongside the car and took your order and then went in and ordered it. I used to go there all the time with friends of mine, and I didn't know it, but one of the guys had been warned several times about staying out after curfew. He wasn't old enough to stay out after curfew, and I was. And my buddy Jack was with me, and he wasn't old enough to stay out. So anyway, we used to go down there all the time. One night we went down there, and actually we were about a quarter mile from that place in a restaurant, and we heard a motorcycle running down the road really raring out. So we took off and run outside, and we heard a big crash, and we run down to the drive-in, and there was this buddy of ours piled up on the motorcycle. I don't know what the heck he thought he was doing. But anyway, they took him off, and then a little later on, here come the cops driving in, and they told this buddy of mine, they said, "Well, are you 18? He said, "No." And, "Well, we've warned you several times. Says, this time we're going to take you in." So he started arguing with them, and he dodged up and down, and they got on him pretty good. And my buddy Jack, he jumped into the argument, and he said he was going to do this and do that and everything else, and he didn't do nothing. So they standing there arguing, and the cop says, "Well," he says, "I'll take all three of you then." So I said, "Well, let's not argue, let's go. Open the door." And he opened the door, and we, all three of us, got in the car, and he took us down to Santa Ana and put us in the juvenile. And boy, that little bitty pen they put you in is mind-boggling. But anyway, I was in that little small thing all by myself. Got up 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 or 6 in the morning, and went out and in the commissary and had breakfast, and then he went back to the barracks, and they gave me a bucket of water and a rag and told me to mop the floor. Well, evidently my mom and dad got wind that I was in there, so they made a few calls to the judge that they knew, and he called down there and got me released. I got released about 9 in the morning, and Jackaroo, they kept him all that day and the next day, overnight. And then they finally let him out. And that's the end of the story. Produced by.
How did it change you, though?
Huh?
How did it change you?
You're going to change what?
No. How did it change you?
Well, they taught me a lesson, man. You're supposed to be out by a certain time or do something by a certain time. You do it. Don't put it off. That's how it changes me. You wouldn't find me staying out late anymore unless I had a permit. But